Hey, this is Dave coming at you again from Southeast Michigan. I haven't done a video in a while. We've been busy. Like I said in my last video, we got to pull off the job and take care of some other business in my other business, but here we are. We did get the roof completely sheeted. Right now I'm getting rooftop delivery, and it's pretty exciting to see this going on. It's nice that they're able to deliver on a Saturday morning. And you know, I wanted to point out the zip sheathing. It's been raining a lot, and I can say with great pleasure that the house has stayed completely bone dry. But since you've seen it last, we got all this buttoned up real good, got the Tyvek in, we've built the bow windows up to the ceiling of the porch area. We've got everything Tyvek taped, all the strips of OSB that go from the top of the wall up to on the heel of the truss. We actually were able to, we had enough time left over with when we rented the machine to get all these soffits in. Right here. Right now the roof guys, I think they're just trying to figure out what their technique's gonna be. I told them to leave two-thirds of the shingles on the ground because we are gonna be renting the machine again. And it just seems so like it's so much easier to do it out of the bucket, putting in the drip edge, getting the first 5-6 feet going, set the jacks, and then we're gonna roof it the rest. But I think we're gonna keep the machine here anyways, just because it's gonna be easier just to do all of that. And I figured we might as well put 2/3 on the roof, so once we sheet up, get roofed up about 10-15 feet, we don't want to have to lift all of the shingles up on the roof, because this, I'm gonna climb down this ladder. This ended up being 88 square. They sent me 88 square, and they think it's going to be more like 83, but that's still a lot more than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 55, maybe 60 square, but they measured it and they did it again, because I was like, really, it's that much? So after they did it again, they're like, look, it's a lot. But yeah, this is what it looks like with everything all done on these Cornice returns or Queen Anne's. And like I said, we got all the box work done. You can see that I'm thinking I'm going to do tongue and groove long ways like this with the soffit, like some pine, some stained pine. So you can see we put some of this backer in to reflect that, just kind of preparing. So you can see like that one, it's just 22.5 degree solid in there. Looks like we'll probably have, like I missed one there, but we're going to be going up there again. I think I'm going to even rent the machine when we start doing the siding once we get up to the top. It just seems like the machine's going to be a big part of this job until we get the whole outside done. We're probably even going to keep the machine for the windows, because even these windows, like this one's pretty big, and probably just build something like custom that can like a vertical piece of wood, almost kind of like how they would carry glass on a truck. We'll make some type of a custom built thing where it's strapped to the lift, and yeah, we got all these in there. That way we can just get the window up. We might put like a ledger and just kind of push them in. Obviously some of these windows you can carry up with ladders, but if you have the machine, why not like these windows up here high? Get the machine, boom, right up there and slap them in. And the windows will go quick. Obviously with that big one up there, that I've done some windows with my Uncle Chuck and my dad in the past, and I tell you, ones that are even half that size are pretty heavy to get in. And so yeah, we'll just keep the machine for all of this. But look, it looks like these guys are getting way up there. Yeah, this company's Benson's out of Pontiac, Michigan. They do rooftop delivery, and that's why I went through Benson's on this instead of Curtin Lumber. I would have loved to keep, my business with Curtin, but I've done a lot of business with Benson's Lumber out of Pontiac when I was younger, and I did a lot of roofs in the Pontiac, Oakland County area. So, and the old salesman Dave still works there, and he's been outstanding through this whole thing. So, but anyways, yeah, it's been bone dry in the house. And there was something else I was going to mention about that zip sheathing system that I'm forgetting. Oh, it says use a roller to roll it down. What we found is it's so much better if you just use your hand with a glove and really work it in mechanically instead of using a roller. It's just so much easier. And if the manufacturer hears this and all that, who cares, man? I don't care. The tape sticks so much better without using a roller. Use your hand to smear it down. And to us, it seemed like it was a little bit easier. Using your hand isn't as hard on your wrist as the roller was. So anyways, I know I'm rambling on talking about different stuff, but this is kind of my first day back here in probably about a month. And it was doing the work at my other company, getting that straightened away, and then picking out the shingle colors. We went with a shingle called Majestic Shake, and he said it pretty much goes with any color siding, cultured stone you pick. So, you know, but yeah, if you want to know what 88 square looks like, it's 8 full pallets. They've got one up there right now. That whole pallet is Weather Shield alone, and that's about $13,500 worth of roofing materials. And we're doing it ourselves because I was told that if I was to hire a reputable company to roof this with materials included, I'd be dangerously flirting with $45,000 to $50,000, and I don't have that money to spend on it. And then we also put up, just for the driving rains and to keep the wind down, we just put up Visqueen on some of these windows, which really looks good. And it's keeping the birds out somewhat, the wind, keeping the wind down. Yeah, but this is a pretty big, a lot of roof companies, they have the conveyor. They said that they still have a conveyor, but this is like a boom. And they said it's a remote control. They just leave their truck running, and they can boom both of them. They both go up there and do it. Yeah, let me go in here real quick. This video is just kind of a random, get the roof delivered and talk about what we've done. We still have our scaffolding built up here. That was just like I said in my previous video, that helped so much. I think it's been a while since I went up here and showed what we actually have done on what the top looks like now that the trusses are on and it's sheathed up there. Oh, there's my come along. Oh, I was looking for that. There it is. Oh yeah, here it is. There's that H truss that holds all these scissor trusses up there. And it's kind of like a header of a door. Comes down, the weight transfers to there, comes down, hits this LVL post, lands right on top of the floor, so it has an LVL right under it. The LVL spans across, hits another post, goes down, right over the I-beam in the basement. It's all about how you frame. All your point loads go onto other point loads, they go down to the point loads, they go to the concrete, that goes right to the clay. We just put that board on there before we sheeted the outside to keep the layout. Oh yeah, you can hear them raising cane up there. But yeah, this is a nice big space. It's funny, I kind of wish I cut that window out ahead of time. Now I'll probably have to sawzall it from in here and whatever. All the wind comes from this way. And then you can see we Visqueen this. We didn't realize it. Well, Visqueen actually just lets this light in as if it's as if you have a window there. It almost seems like it magnifies it a little bit. But we cut this one out. But yeah, it's a pretty nice space up here, and I guess the plan is to get the roof on and get the windows in, and there's going to be siding and soffit and getting everything caulked in and just keeping the animals out. Because when you're in the middle of the woods, you know, the birds will start moving in. Raccoons will love to just move right in. They don't want to be your neighbors. They want to just live with you. And then after that, I think once all that's done, I think we're going to go right into doing the stairwells, getting the stairs built in. And then after that, it's vacation time. Like seriously, I'll probably go on a vacation. But yeah, this is where we're at, and I figured I'd just do an update video. You go down here real quick. And I'm happy since we got this dried in. Ow. Ow. That hurt. But, you know, we got this cleaned up pretty good. There's some of this wood, you know, just like, what do you burn, what do you keep? Who knows, right? Part of me wants to just hoard all of it. But once we got the roof dried in, I was able to get rid of a $130 a month payment for the last 2 years, and I brought my storage unit stuff over here, stuck it in the garage. Wasn't a lot of stuff, but now it's all dried in. And it's kind of funny, you don't even realize things, and it's really cool. Once you have a dried in garage, you know, now I can put my trailer in here and it doesn't get rained on anymore. Put the ATV in, no more rain, no more tarping. And yeah, still got a lot of work to do. Sometime this summer I'll have my excavator come out and maybe bulldoze these stumps out here into the driveway, and we'll get some burn piles going with these. But yeah, that's pretty much the update. Looks like they're still on one pallet. I thought it'd be a quick thing, but I'm probably going to be here for a couple more hours. Oh yeah, this is a big job. These guys are literally going to unload. That's a young man's job. When I found out the Curtin Lumber wanted me up there, like me and my son, and then I find out, you know, I already knew Benson's did rooftop delivery, but and they're still doing it. It's so worth it. Gosh, it's so worth it to have that many bundles of shingles be put up there. And I bet you they have it in the price. I bet you if I went through Curtin Lumber, maybe the price for this stuff would have been a little bit less, but let it be our little secret publicly on YouTube. I would have paid $1,000 more to have it just dropped on the roof. We'll just keep that a secret on YouTube. But time is money, money is time. All right, this is Dave from Grand Blanc, signing off.